The African National Congress continues to celebrate its 112th celebration in Mpumalanga, which will culminate in the delivery of the January 8 statement at the weekend. January 8 is an annual event that marks the birth of the party. It also used to outline the organization's priorities for the year ahead. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula says this weekend's January 8 statement will focus on crime, corruption and the ongoing electricity crisis. President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address next month will also be informed by the January 8 address. For the ANC Youth League's take on this matter, we are now joined by the Young Lions First Deputy Secretary General Tsakani Shiviti, and she joins us via our video link. Tsakani, thank you so much for joining us this evening here in SABC News. Of course, we are expecting that January 8 statement to be delivered by the ANC President this coming weekend on Saturday. And as the Youth League, if you can tell us, so what are you hoping to hear that will prioritize young people in this country?
Greetings to you and the viewers. As the ANC Youth League, we spend our day-to-day with the President of the country and the President of the ANC, President Cyril Ramaphosa. We are hoping that at this year's January 8th, the President re-emphasize, like he did in our meeting today at the lecture of Peter Mukaba, where we were commemorating the life of the former President of the Youth League. The President has reassured us that the ANC-led government will forever and always try to prioritize the education of young people. We have also been assured by the President that he will also address the issue of youth unemployment that is a problem to young people in the country. So we are looking ahead, we are looking forward to those type of issues, including the issues of electricity that are a problem to us as a whole, not only as young people, but we are looking at issues of redress and issues of industrialization. The Youth League has called that, has made a call that there must be a way that we remain, we export 30% of the raw material and remain with the 70% to ensure that the process of reindustrialization happens here in the country and create more jobs. So the President has agreed with us today in our lecture, and then he has promised us that he will look into the issues of young people.
And Tsakani, I mean, we always hear this. I mean, we are living in a country that has a very high unemployment rate, that has a number of young people who are unemployed, even unemployed graduates. I mean, what plans are you hoping to hear from the President, especially with an economy like ours, which is quite stagnant and is not recording the much needed growth? You know, how will these jobs be created? You know, when it comes to the President saying that he will be prioritizing education and as well as, joblessness in this country. What is it exactly you want to hear when it comes to how he plans to address the high unemployment rate, especially amongst South Africa's youth?
We have agreed with the President that there must be a way that we introduce reskilling for unemployed graduates. So we are looking into that. We reskill them, and then we reskill them into a much needed skills for our economy, so that we get all young people in their post working and being productive for the country. So those are the things that we are looking into. We are looking on skilling of young people, but most importantly, we re-emphasize the issue of reindustrialization, resuscitation of the textile industry. We have raw materials in the country. We want to see young people participating in a production sector wherein we use our raw material to produce here in the country. So those are the plans that we wish that the president must look into.
And Tsakani, I mean, one would also say that, the ANC has been without a youth league for quite some time. And when it comes to this specific January 8th statement, how important is it to the youth league? Because I'm sure you've made some of your contributions with the focus being on unemployment and, of course, as well as education. How important is this January 8th statement to the youth league, especially when we find ourselves in an election year?
This January 8, we have also used it as the ANC Youth League to polish our election machinery. So we are using this to get back to the people and also to give hope to the people that the ANC is still that organization that it has always been for the country. There's still hope in the ANC. The ANC can still inspire confidence because majority of people who are not registered or who are not voting are young people. So we need to go all out there as the ANC Youth League to make sure that those young people that have lost hope now regain their strength and hope into the ANC and still vote for the ANC and register to vote. But in the main, we are here as the ANC Youth League. The ANC Youth League is back, and we see the reaction of young people. Young people are happy that their organization is back, because the ANC Youth League has always been the organization that has always driven the interest of young people, that has always championed the interest of young people. So without the ANC, young people of the ANC Youth League, the young people of the country are leaderless. But now that we are here, you can see a lot of changes. You can see that even our deployees are starting to work, because they can see that the ANC Youth League is back on track, and the ANC Youth League demand accountability.
And as much as you demand accountability, I mean, over the past couple of days, we have seen public spats taking place between the ANC's Secretary General, Fikile Mbalula, as well as your national chairperson, Gwede Mandashe. What do you make of these public spats, especially at a time where the ANC has been calling on for unity for quite some time now?
Some of our public space are not necessary. We always call for unity as the ANC Youth League. We want the ANC to be united in delivering services and our promises to the country. So we really do not support that the leaders of the ANC will go out there and take out our dirty laundry to the public. If ever the leader of the ANC is not satisfied by whatever that has been said by another leader of the ANC, must sit down. There are processes in the ANC of addressing issues. Even now, as we are having this interview, the ANC-NEC is having its NEC meeting, wherein if ever there's a leader that is not satisfied by another leader, can raise their issues there. So there are platforms for that. We really do not support that, but we support our leaders. We support them to lead society and the ANC and members of the ANC into the right direction.
Tsakani, thank you so much.
And we believe in them.
Yeah, all right. Tsakani, thank you so much for your time tonight here at SABC News. That is Tsakani Shiviti. She is the ANC Youth League's first Deputy Secretary General, just giving us their insight in terms of their expectations when it comes to the January 8th statement as young people within the ANC. Of course, they're saying that they want it to focus on unemployment as well as a sharp focus on education in this country.